What's up, hardware? Welcome to your WOD Brief for Tuesday. If you didn't see the video yesterday, just a brief reminder that we are now going to be doing these videos as a way to get you a workout in at home if you can't make it to class and if you don't have any equipment. So I'm just going to basically break down what we're doing in class, show you some at-home substitutions so that you don't have to miss a day of fitness. So Tuesday, new leg day cycle. We're going back to the split squat because now we're going to be able to use some weights in class so we can actually start to load up the legs a little bit more. So we're going to do split squats and we're going to go with our favorite hamstring walkout. Now everybody in class is going to have to do the hamstring walkout. I know some of you prefer the hamstring slide out. That's easier to do at home, so you might actually get to do that at home. That would be very hard to do in the grass. So let's talk about it. Every 4 minutes for 4 rounds, we're going to do your split squats and your hamstring walkouts. So if that takes you 2 minutes, then you get 2 minutes to rest. If it takes you 3.5, you get 30 seconds to rest. Every 4 minutes, you start a new round for 4 rounds. The work is 8 to 12 split squats on one leg, 8 to 12 on the other leg, and that's using a 3-1-0-1 tempo, and then 3 hamstring walkouts, okay? So let's talk about that split squat. Split squat is just like doing a lunge, but without actually stepping into it or stepping out of it. So all I'm looking to do is set up a nice lunge position here, and then I'm gonna lower myself down. If you can touch the knee to the ground, that's great. For today, I'm gonna actually ask you to keep some tension at the bottom, which means you might wanna float that back knee so you're really under tension, and then you're coming back up. So neither foot moves during the movement, okay? You can hold something for this if you want to. If you have something heavy to hold here, something heavy to hold here, I wouldn't recommend holding something on your back. I just always feel a little dangerous doing that because if I lose my balance a lot and it's hard to dump that. But also with this tempo, it might make it hard enough that you don't need to hold much, okay? The tempo, 3, 1, 0, 1. Tempos always start the way we write them. They always start going down, the eccentric. So 3 seconds down, 1, 2, 3. 1 second at the bottom, there's that tension, squeeze. 0 means come up fast. And then 1 second at the top to reset. Just take a breath. 3, 2, 1, 1, up, breathe. 3, 2, 1, 1, up, breathe. 3, right? You keep going like that. 8 to 12 on one leg, 8 to 12 on the other. If you can weight that, great. If you can't, it should be plenty hard. It just was for me. Then hamstring walkout. So the hamstring walkout is really tough and it's a lot of time under tension. What we're gonna do is lay back into a glute bridge, get the hips up high, knees are bent at 90, and I want you to take at least 7 or 8 tiny steps with your heels to try to lengthen your body all the way out, and then 7 or 8 tiny steps to come back in, all right? That's gonna look like this. I explain it first because I've learned my lesson. Trying to talk through the hamstring walkout doesn't go well. So, glute bridge. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My butt off the ground still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to keep the hips really high, especially as you walk it back in. We don't want it to look like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hips up. Drive them up the whole time. That's where those hamstrings come into play, okay? 3 hamstring walkouts. Those take a while. So after you get through your 4 rounds of that, we are on to part 2. Part 2, this is a great workout. I did this earlier in the week and I loved it so much. Put it on the programming here. 6 rounds of 15, we're gonna call them weighted swings. In class, this will be a kettlebell swing. Weighted swings, 12 burpees, 9 V-ups, 15, 12, 9 for 6 rounds. Now, this one, the weighted swing, should be a kettlebell swing. If you have something in your house that you can do a swing with as an odd object, I know I have a little suitcase that works well for me or a backpack, that'd be great. If you have something weighted but you can't quite pull off a swing, this could also just be a deadlift, just an odd object deadlift. If you don't have anything to use, let's go with a good morning, flat back, really open up that chest, for 15 reps, okay? 12 burpees. You shouldn't need a substitution for that in terms of weights or space, but you know how to scale the burpee down. If 12 burpees is too much, bring the reps down. If it's too hard to jump in your feet back and forward, walk your feet back and forward. Or if you're having any kind of issues, you could just do a squat thrust, which is just this portion without laying all the way down. And then we've got 9 V-ups. Of course, those could always be regular sit-ups or any crunch of your choice, okay? That is your part 2. That one's pretty easy to do at home. And then we would do 1 minute of a figure 4 stretch. So I'm gonna take my left ankle, put it over my right knee here. Now, for a lot of people, if you're super tight, even this position could be hard to hold, and just walking your chest closer to your shin is a nice stretch. That's a nice stretch for me right there. Or I always like, after a hard workout, to just roll back and pull my knee towards my chest this way for that stretch. 1 minute each side. And then Samson stretch. Take a knee, tuck the hips under, ribs down. 1 minute each side. And then sit down, one leg out. Doesn't matter what you do with the other one. Hamstring stretch for 1 minute on each side. Okay, that's your cool down. So if you have to miss class today, that is a way you can get it in, break a sweat, hit all the same muscle groups, and you'll be right on track to come to class for tomorrow's workout, which is going to be a big one. Can't wait. Hope to see you there.